What is up, YouTube? USMC Vet in the house. Sorry, getting late. No, I don't want to go there. A little late today. Please forgive me. The coffee pot was giving me problems. So yeah, what is going on? 9:19. I was trying to get the thumbnail to work for the Shatner. I stole it yesterday from somewhere. Good morning. Poison Stinger is in the house.
What up, Irish? How you doing?
He is not in the house. He's actually back at his house.
I'm back at my house. 2 days.
2 days.
1,700 and change miles.
I worked him so hard that he actually lost weight while he was here.
That's what it was, all right. That's what it was.
Well, I mean, we did do a lot of walking.
I loved every single fucking second of it, too.
And the funny part about it is, it's not even the amount that I do every day. It was like a very sequestered version of what I do every day because I was still sick. But yeah, a very sequestered version of my walks.
No, I think it was the health food that we ate all week long, you know?
Well, kind of ate trash, but yeah.
Hey, man, if you can't eat trash on your vacation, what the hell are you living for?
I mean, it wasn't that bad. Like, we did eat out a couple times, but
I tried eating healthy options, but I kind of failed sometimes because the
yeah,
kids like, but you want some cheesy hash browns or casserole?
yeah, that was not. I didn't force that on him.
Yeah, I know.
I have no idea why it's so dark in here today.
Because you didn't turn on the light.
I did turn on the light, but it's just really dark today. It's like overcast, cloudy, and cool today. So what is going on? The damn coffee machine was being a pain in the ass this morning.
Oh. What's up, Woodcraft? How you doing this morning?
Good morning. Listening to the audiobook of Enoch.
Is that the movie version or the actual thing? I wonder.
Oh, won't allow me to Oh, that's gay. Won't allow me to change the thumbnail over in StreamYard while it's live. Oh, well. I have a cool Shatner one.
You'd have to do it through YouTube, I guess. If you bring up your YouTube studio.
We'll do that.
Book. Cool. Interesting.
Shatner shot into space. Yep, there it is. Let's see what's going on. Let's just scroll down through the YouTube feed. Top 9 critical things you need near your nightstand. Scanner guys posted up a new video. Student sues university over mandates and wins. That's a plus for the people. Roy Potter QA, the government lied and we died. A real hero speaks out on Twitter. Well, he's probably gonna get taken off Twitter because you can't say anything on Twitter. The ungrateful peasant posted up some stuff. I need to figure out how to do that. Tom McDonald has exposed iTunes. He was canceled on iTunes apparently. That dude's a freak and a half, but
right,
he deserves his right to speak, right? Deserves his right.
It's all the same damn song, just different words and different titles.
Yeah. Veteran soldier, there's something very dark and sinister that's happening in Europe. No. You think you have a Nazi basically running the Australian government. Magic Prepper is telling us that 1.4 million units of body armor have been sold to the Chinese government. What else is going on? Superman is woke as fuck. Well,
apparently they're putting that all over all the social medias too. So if you watch, or if you have social media that you pay attention to, You probably seen Superman or the new. I guess it's Superman's son kissing on his boyfriend or whatever. I guess they're putting that all over the place.
Oh yeah, woke as fuck. The Great Awakening. Apparently, people are preparing. Wow, that's a lot. I don't know if that's live really right now, but people are preparing for the Great Zombie Awakening with Doritos. Arizona governor, your governor, has put Biden, Creepy Joe, and the Ho on notice for something. Yeah, I don't see any Brad things today. Not yet.
I guess
No,
Hannity did something about it last night, but it's nothing new.
there's no cheaper way to store dried foods than the 2-liter. So if you know somebody drinks 2 liters, get them, wash them out, and reuse them. You can put oxygen absorber in them.
I got beans in mine.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently, beef prices are going up. They said that steak is going to be only for the ultra wealthy.
Well, they've been trying to do that anyways. We've been talking about that for a minute. They're going to try to price the poor man out of eating steak.
Right.
Guns Coast Coast apparently put out a video 18 minutes ago, and hopefully this is like. It has a chick with a NASA shirt on, and she's wearing night vision in a purple and blue, what appears to be a bunker. But we'll probably be commanding everything from the bunker here soon because Brad is telling us to go there. Especially since the cheese and potatoes don't make appearances at our house very often.
Yeah.
Cheese is every fucking day thing, Riddle, here, and I fucking hate it. I try not to do potatoes at all, just because God hates me and made me Irish, and potatoes love me. The Book of Enoch is very interesting. I'm still on the fence if it is divinely inspired, but it's certainly filled with some blanks for me. Top 9 things. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody has to have their top 10 things, top 12 things.
Right.
Top 9 things I need by my nightstand. A light. My short sword. So I need my short sword. I need my short sword with a light on it.
I don't know.
And
I always
then
thought about a light, but then I'm like, yeah, but those little bayonets that you can put on a Glock, those are kind of cool.
Well, my short sword has a magnetic base that you can click it right there beside. I have body armor, just in case. My helmet is there, with my night vision on it, which really doesn't matter a whole hell of a lot because I have to put the battery in it, because you don't leave battery in night vision unless you're a retard and you want to fuck up your couple $1,000 investment.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
Dodge that bullet.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just so many things that you can have beside your nightstand, and that's not a typical nightstand for most people. I also have a kukri there, in case just in case you come in with just yourself and you're snooping through my house, and I gotta chop you up with a kukri. I mean,
Every time I went into your place when y'all were still asleep, because I would wake up early because I'm still on Arizona time or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd be like, man, I hope they know it's me.
Yeah. No, I know. I could see you every time you came in. So
creepy as fuck.
I knew everything that you were doing, except for I don't have cameras inside of the house. That's creepy.
Right, or in the cabin, I hope.
I knew. Yeah. Well, yeah. No. I knew every time you opened the door. I know everything.
Riddle might have had a conversation, that would have.
Nah, no cameras inside. Well, see, the point of the cameras inside, like, okay, so let's just go down that rabbit hole. I personally wouldn't have them. Is it good for your insurance? Is it good for? Yes, it is. But what happens if someone hacks those cameras, or one of your kids gives the password to the Wi-Fi to one of their friends, and then they're watching you, or their parents find it and they're watching you? There's no sense of having them inside unless you run a retail business. So creepers are going to creep, so don't give the creepers away to creep.
Well, I do plan on getting a new system here hopefully soon.
But mine are hooked up to a completely separate. So I have an on-grid internet-based system, and then I have a dark web, which nobody has access to the Wi-Fi routers that are on the dark web. So I can literally walk around my property on my, I call it the dark web. It's not. It's just a fettered. There's no internet connected to it. So I call it the dark web. But it's just the internet. There's no web connected to it. But you can view it from your phone if you have the password to those routers, and you can view all the cameras. So they're preparing a little late. Yeah, I mean, I wish people would have listened. And I mean, I'm with guns. I'm with guns on this. I'm like just gonna sit out here and let the motherfucker burn. And
We
then
don't give a fuck. Let the motherfucker burn.
because it is what it is.
All right.
Yeah, local. Well, yeah, I call it the dark web, but it's a local area network. Yep. I'm not that big of a techie. I mean, I know enough to get me in trouble. I know enough to build the electronics to do what I need them to do, whether it's Arduino or the Raspberry Pi and stuff. I can build all the crazy little things, but as far as like if I don't have pre-written code, I can write a little bit of code to make input outputs work on on Arduino and stuff, but I'm no expert. But anyways, yeah. So I have a local area network, I guess. I call it the dark web. It just has photos and videos and stuff, like of the kids and stuff that only the family needs to see, anyways. Well, look at it this way. It was written a very similar time to the scriptures. Also, Enoch was the only person who did not die and ascend to heaven. The Bible also says Elijah was also translated to heaven. Huh. So, yeah. Glad you're back home.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm so glad to not drive, dude. I'm sore all over. I think I gained some muscle in my quads too, because I'm like, oh, those are sore. Why
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I kept telling you to stand
yeah. Then I started doing it, to show off.
Yeah, yeah. You build that shit up quick. I know how to get a big hammer. I'm learning how to call for tech support. Yeah, I have a shotgun, and that takes care of most things that I can't figure out. But I try to refrain from that because I saved the big screen monitor in front of me. I was gonna trash that bitch because the HDMI went out on it, and then thank God the VGA works on it. So nothing else. Stinger needs to get closer to the mic, says Real Girl.
That one's for me because I got too far away.
You're echoey.
Am I?
I don't know. I'm just telling you. Maybe she's thinking.
No. It was the microphone needed to be closer to my mouth.
The planetary crucifixion now underway as humanity sacrificed with the crown, aka the corona shot, of spikes by the evil empire that worships Satan. Satan. So, Satan. Satan. Yeah, that's the newest link on the natural news. I don't have I don't have it actually open. Give me just a second. So
sure.
Let me open this and I'll start putting links over here. Yeah, I just like to scroll through in the morning and see what everybody's posted up. Like, the world's on fire.
High air now.
Yeah.
We had a whole skit over there, man. I was like, come on, we should film this. We'll have to do it next time.
Yeah. And then Riddle Girl sends me reminded me this morning because I knew Shatner was going to go into space this morning, but I did not know what time, and I was fighting with my coffee machine. So yeah, too quiet now is better. People are sinful and make mistakes. To really screw things up requires rebuke. Right.
I mean, I make mistakes, but I try not to. But yeah, it still happens.
Campus fascism. Colorado State University is now threatening students who are unshotted with a tequila shot to be arrested if they're seen on school property.
Wow.
The Australian police are now interrogating citizens over a social media post supporting the anti-lockdown protests. Wow. So now that is truly a commie place.
All right.
The U.S. government has paid Merck $712 for a 5-day molnupiravir course that cost $17.14 or $17.74 to manufacture. A 5-day course. Oh, that's the one that's really almost directly related to the Ivor. Good morning, Broken Patriot.
Hey, Broken Patriot.
Got the coffee in yet this morning?
Yeah.
China's bond market is exploding. Now a financial contagion as debt default spread. And then another one, supply shortages are not unintentional. They're actually planned. However, there's a book.
Now.
I mean, well, what did you think they were going to do? Like, they're screwing everybody. Australia started a prison island, and now it's returning. Right. Yeah. Well, I don't understand why they're not rising up, though.
They have nothing to rise up with.
They do.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
They can.
They could, but boy, it would take a lot of effort, and it's a lot of effort with the right equipment.
Let's see. 500,000 pounds of canned beef has been recalled due to lead contamination.
Oh, great.
Let's open that one up because I buy canned beef, so hopefully it's not.
Although I can my own most of the time, but every once in a while you get those good deals, and you're like,
Yeah.
My trip was great, Broken Patriot. I'm so happy that I'm done driving, though. If I don't drive for the next week and a half, I'll be all right with that.
He'll be fine.
River Girls driving doesn't seem that bad anymore, you know. I just let the wife drive me around for a while.
Add an extra light. Hello, kitty. Sorry you can't come in here. I don't have time to occupy. Announced 525,000 pounds of canned beef products were sold throughout the country. The canned beef is recalled because it may contain unsafe amounts of lead. That's a lot of lead. The product was produced between October 22nd of 2020 and March 15th by Kreider Foods of Stillmore, Georgia. Some products involved include Kroger roast beef with gravy, Harvest Creek roast beef with gravy, Armour roast beef with gravy, and Clover Valley fully cooked roast beef with gravy. A full list can be viewed online, and I will provide you guys the link with that so you can share it with everybody.
You should also check your pantries if you are a collector of canned beef.
Yeah.
Especially with gravy, apparently.
With gravy.
I don't ever buy nothing with gravy because, you know, the wife can make pretty good gravy, and we don't usually do that.
The lead has been linked to a spice mix used in the product that came from an outside supplier. Dun, dun, dun. Of course. The recall states the problem was discovered during a routine surveillance sampling conducted by a state partner in plant verification activities conducted by Kreider Foods in conjunction with FSIS found that the spice mix used from an outside source contained unsafe levels of lead. Wonder where that came from. Dun, dun, dun. Ching, ching, China.
Buy your lead now.
China. Hey, start filtering your gravy to collect lead.
There you go. Melt it. Just put it through the melting pot and see what comes out.
Evaporate. Need ammo? Melt down your gravy.
Yeah.
I'm cooking bacon and sausage. Says when Australia took the guns, they only got about 50%. Yeah.
You think so? 50%?
Well, there's the biker gangs still have guns over there. Like they're still trying to collect guns from the biker gang.
I think that's the first I've ever heard of 50%, though. I know. Obviously, there's going to be people are like, "Fuck you! I'll keep my shit. Thank you very much." But 50%, that's a big number. I'm surprised.
The day the Lord, laugh out loud, Liberty. The day the Lord returns, maybe a supplier from China, right? Well, I guess the ship got unloaded. Well, they're not getting unloaded as fast as. a guy commented, or a gal, I don't know who they are. They commented on my video the other day, and he's like, "Well, what about these shipping containers that have the missiles in them?" Well, they could very well have one of those missile container ships on there because they're sitting there. And guess what? There's not as many inspectors as there would be, um, as normal, because of what's going on. So they could definitely have one of their ships with the missiles on it and drop it off in our port. Can only be turkey now. Oh, turkey bacon. I love turkey
For
bacon
riddle.
though.
Yeah, turkey bacon's good. And
Jeez.
we eat that instead of regular bacon just because, well, the fat will make riddle not feel good because, surgeries and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I love the turkey bacon. I know that
mhm.
sounds kind of un-American, but damn, it's good. I still eat
You're not
regular
wrong.
bacon. I remember the
I'll
days
eat
in
it on a
America
burger.
when we only imported lead-added baby food. I remember when we had lead-added gasoline.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
cheap,
I
very
remember
cheaply.
I had to convert my 66 Rambler station wagon classic from regular gas to unleaded. I'll tell you what, that was a pain in the ass.
Apparently, there's other food recalls, so I'll share that link with people. I don't eat pork. You just cooking bacon and sausage. Oh, never mind. Shit. Never
Wrong
mind.
one.
Wrong guy. Wrong guy. Um, I was like, that's it. When it first popped up, all I was thinking was Broken Patriot. Roger that, Forge Woodcraft.
I try
Um,
not to eat pork. I really do try, but there are a few times that I'll get a bacon burger or a pepperoni on my pizza. Um, but I mean, I grew up in a kosher religion, so we didn't eat much unkosher food.
so there's not only canned beef that's recalled. Simple Mills issued a voluntary recall on fine ground sea salt almond flour crackers, or a mix up in packaging that caused some of the boxes to be filled. Okay, with farmhouse almond flours, which they sent those to Target. So Karen's gonna be pissed off about that. Meanwhile, there's the CDC has released a food safety alert over a salmonella outbreak that was linked to seafood. The seafood in question was distributed by Northwest Seafood Products of Denver and was sold to seafood counters in Colorado grocery stores such as Albertsons, Sprouts, and Safeway. Uh, affected fish include monkfish, grouper, ocean perch, haddock, Pacific cod, coho, wow, red snapper, a lot of stuff. Anyways, it's all in that link. And then there's of course more than 100 people become sick from that.
Liberty Nut License has a question. How does one go about getting one of those containers? Asking for a properly licensed friend.
Which container?
Yeah, I don't know. For beef or for beans? I mean, I used the 2 liters for that, but I don't. I mean, that was an old topic that we were talking about on today's episode, so it could be a different container.
Yeah, please
Oh, a quiet
clarify.
can? A quiet can?
Oh,
There's a lot of places.
pepperdiscount.com if you want to be voyeuristic.
Be
But if you want
careful
to,
with anything you do.
yeah,
Oh, by the way, I don't know about y'all, but my local gun shows will have those solvent traps available for purchase with cash. So that's a way to get a quiet, not it isn't a quiet can, it's just a solvent trap. But I mean, you could totally form one it if you want to go legal.
right, right. But if you just want to buy some stuff,
Oh, the ones waiting on the ship, the container. He's asking about the
oh,
containers on the ship with the missiles in them. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those Amazon. What are those where you
you're gonna
buy
have
a
to go
whole
to
box of returns? Yeah, it's
you're
an
gonna have to go
Amazon
to
return.
you're gonna have to go to wish.com and place your order on wish.com. Um, so that's where you find those. If you're looking for the other thing, if you want a solvent trap or uh, uh, a maglite flashlight extension or anything like that, you can check those out at preppersdiscount.com.
Yeah.
Prepperdiscount.com for stuff like
Milton had
that.
a really cool muzzle brake on his AK that had threads on the outside, just in case you ever wanted to, you know, do everything legal and above board.
Roger that. Well, I mean, you should do everything legal and above the board. I'm not suggesting you do anything
No, I know. Totally.
illegal, or if you're incompetent and you order something and you hurt yourself, I'm not responsible for you ordering a switchblade or whatever that's legal in your area. So yeah. What else is going on? Walgreens closing more stores in San Francisco due to organized theft. Wow. Defund the police, please. Let's see. Anybody got any good news going on in their area? Because it's better to hear from local areas other than.
I haven't checked lately. Sorry, I've been busy.
So it looks
it's
like
colder here than it was up there.
Really?
Yeah, and on my way back, a little off topic, in New Mexico, almost into Arizona, it was snowing. As I drove by, it was snowing.
And you didn't get a video?
I was on Discord live most of the trip home. Y'all would have seen.
I didn't know that. I kept texting. I kept texted, and I didn't see you live on Discord. I kept checking Discord.
Checking the wrong room, I guess.
Well, it must not light up. It must not light up because I seen that it showed like maybe I don't know. I don't understand Discord as well. I guess
Discord is a pain.
So yeah, I didn't see it on. Like I seen that maybe you and Riddle were in general chatter or something, but I didn't know that was a live.
Yeah, anytime you see it, well, it has a little mic speaker next to it. That means it's a voice channel, and I was streaming there with video.
Roger that. Okay, well, now I know. Is that on Amazon? We're slaves. I mean, Prime customers. Yeah, I am too. I hate it. It's like a love-hate relationship. I hate Good Morning Joe Biden, Sip My Taint. I love Prime, but I hate it at the same time.
It's like Walmart.
I would prefer. I try to go out. I try to go out and buy books that are from the places where they're actually at. Like I do. Like if I find a book that I want, I will go to the place and buy it from.
Congratulations
from the website.
To Liberty Not Licensed becoming a grandpa or another grandpa. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. Awesome. So, yeah, I love-hate relationship.
Yep.
Congratulations. That's yeah. That's good to go.
And we get that news on the same day that we learn that William Shatner at age 90 is going to be up in space.
I'm surprised they're actually. Well, I don't know the actual G forces they're going to put on him because he's going up in Blue Origin, right?
Yeah, the big dildo.
Yeah, so I don't know. The White House apparently is warning of massive shortages coming before Christmas, as Creepy Joe, Trader Joe, surrenders the U.S. to economic sabotage. Like we knew this was coming. If purging the troops via vax mandates fails, could gun-wielding robots be used against U.S. civilians? Probably not. I don't think we have that technology yet. Yep. I don't think we have that technology yet. The Boston Dynamics is not there. And unless Predator comes or Terminator comes from outer space. They only go 60 miles above the... Okay, so they're not actually punching through to...
No, and they're only up there for like 10 minutes, if that. So he'll experience weightlessness anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. It's way better than the set of... Scotty, beam me up.
Apparently that's happening in 45 minutes, just so y'all know. If you're interested.
You'll be wearing masks for years, says scowling authoritarian. No, we're not going to because there's other doctors with real doctorates laughing in your face now. I'm sorry. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. It's good for you.
At all times.
Yes. You should wear two and probably one over your eyes while driving.
Once again, as soon as I got back in the Phoenix area, there's those people wearing their mask all by themselves in their car, in their newer car that has a HEPA filter built in.
Yeah. Well, you didn't see a lot of that shit here, though, did you?
No,
There's a
no,
few.
no. It was
Few and
nice.
far between. Let's see what else is going on. Let's check out Newsmax, see what else is going on. Any good deals today? Anybody find any good gun deals or anything? He was resting on a bed of worms for eternity. Oh, Enoch was? So does that mean they're eating him as
No, Enoch's in heaven.
who
Bed
do
of
we
worms eternally. I don't know.
let's see. Federal judge rules that New York must allow religious exemptions to the Wuhan wiggle for medical workers and anybody else. U.S. is lifting border restrictions for shotted travelers. So I don't know if you really want to go to Mexico as the cartels on the border firing back into the United States. Just saying. Kind of makes Tijuana look like a fucking a kid's birthday party. I don't know where they were firing across the border, but they obviously have no regard or they don't have regard for anything, I guess. But
What's up, War Drums? How you doing?
morning, War Drums. So yeah, you can travel across the border now, Canada and Mexico. Beginning in early November, ending historic curbs of non-essential travel in place since March 2020. What else? What else? Well, we're connected. We're landlocked with fucking Canada, and we're not allowing them to come in to what I say till November. Yeah, as long as you're fully shotted, but we're allowing you to come across the southern border, all willy nilly free, like nothing happened. So, anyways, good news. Also got set up we also set up another local food bank to take back our local government control and use all the abilities to get the quality food supply to all local pantries, including church pantries. Awesome.
Very good.
And see, doing it right there. People are doing it. Oh, that's awesome. I don't know what kind of produce you guys can come up with, but like we was talking to Stinger about that. And he said that in Arizona they have lemons and stuff like that on the side. That start working with your local community. Like we found, there's a pumpkin shortage. There's not, but there's a pumpkin shortage. And we go to the Amish to buy stuff that we don't grow. So we went to the Amish, and guess what? $1 a pumpkin.
Yeah, $3.50 at a Walmart,
Yeah,
dollar at an Amish
yeah.
farm.
So yeah. Do look around. You shall find. You may have to drive a little bit. What did Stinger learn from his travels?
Everything that I can't tell you what I learned. I'd probably get in a lot of freaking trouble.
He
By
learned
not,
nothing.
and I ain't even worried about the government trouble that I'd get into. I'm more worried about the Irish trouble I'd get into. You know what I mean?
I did not teach or show him anything. There's nothing to. Everything he learned was from books.
Yep.
Okay, so now we're having battles in Congress. All right, battle. You're not going to hear about it unless you watch Newsmax or go look it up yourself. But Representative Fallon says that the U.S. should not fund the Taliban. Remember how yesterday I was talking about they're going to send aid to the Afghani people, which we all know is going to end up in the pockets of the Taliban. So why are we sending aid? Why the hell did we send aid to these people when we know where it's going to go? You've already funded them, armed them to the teeth. Yesterday I provided links to all that stuff. Why would we fund them? Don't send them anything. If you want to send them something, send them a giant Moab and send them to Allah, because that's all they're worth. That's all they're worth. For 20 years we have fought them, and now you want to send them. You're not helping the
Stimmy checks.
people.
We're
If
sending
you
them stimmy checks.
If you wanted to help the people, you would not have pulled all the troops out of there. And I'm not even for leaving troops there, but just like Germany, just like fucking Japan, we left a contingency of troops there so they don't pull that shit again. But no, let's take them all. Anyways, there's the article. If you want to look at that. Aww. Kitty, please, you're being too loud.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I actually heard that. That's pretty loud for me to be able to hear that.
That's the.
Is that the one-eye cat? Because that's one of my favorites. Hey, be careful with your hat and turning your head, bro.
Yeah, well. Das! Komm! Misch! Nicht fragen! Komm! Komm! Platz! Platz! So as long as they don't come in the gate, dogs. As long as they don't come in the gate.
I have some ideas of security where I live now that I want to be implementing really soon. That's
people.
One thing that I learned I can talk about.
Yeah. Well, I could talk to you about rings of security.
It was one thing to hear it. It was one thing to see it. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Well, you want to have rings of security. Steve over at Corsair Trainers is doing a great video on it. If you need some initial breakdown, because he has the patience to tell people, and draw it out on a whiteboard and stuff. But I can walk you through the.
He doesn't like my comments anymore.
Well, that's neither here nor there. I'm not gonna. The only people I'm gonna hate on is fear porn preppers from now on. So, right. I mean, I never hated on Steve, but
same. I didn't mean it personally, but it is what it is.
He does excellent videos on it. Southern Prepper does good videos on it. Steve's are a little more in depth. He actually teaches you to use this geospatial satellites from Google and stuff to kind of learn how to protect your dog. Speak German. Yes, a little bit. Yeah, I've taught them enough to. Yep. And they're not the same. Like they're not the same. They're like, if you tell your dog plots, it doesn't mean the same thing to my dogs. So, they won't get the same commands from the police dog handlers. They have no honor. Irish, don't let it get to you too much, bro. We can't. Yeah, I know. It just really aggravates me. We're gonna send money. If you were actually helping the people, like you guys are doing with setting up the local community food bank and stuff, that's much better than. We raised $400,000 so far during the last 2 years, and have bought a large refrigerated truck to transport produce, meat, dairy. We give free produce from Publix and smaller local chains so far. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, especially being in Florida. I know you're down south, but in Florida, but AmmoSupplyWarehouse.com from Riddle Girl. Yeah. It's just they plant so much useless stuff in the cities these days. Like you planted fruit and nut trees. I mean, I know nut trees take quite a few years, but like if they would have thought about this previously to, all this stuff, like you could feed most people with the fruit and nut trees. Because what happens if you, like I have a herbal garden that I do herbal remedies out of, right? But what happens in the wintertime if you didn't grow this, you don't have that? Well, what do the Native Americans use? Native Americans use the trees. So you want to know how to use the trees as herbs, as herbal remedies.
A botany book that's local to your area.
Yeah,
it's a good start.
Yes, my puppies are great.
Yeah. No, the one when I scratch his back and he just like lean so far forward, his legs were behind him. It looked like he was doing push-ups.
Yeah. Yeah, he's special. He is special.
I miss him.
But you notice how they act different at night. Like if you were wandering around at nighttime, they're barking the shit out of you. Like, and they have a different bark too. So
well, the first morning that I woke up there and I walked into the house and I'm like, they're like, they don't know who I am until they smelled me, I guess.
Well, they already. Once I allow you in the house and welcome you,
Mm-hmm.
they know better. But if not, they would be on you like white on rice in a snowstorm.
Yep.
And they're big enough, 150
Yep.
pounds, 140, 150 pounds a piece to. They're just cute little babies. They
Oh,
wouldn't
they're
do
adorable.
anything. I provided the download link to Provident Living, so you can share with people that you may or may not have some of this information. They
Mm-hmm.
actually have a link. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but the PDF, the Prepper PDF library has 667 books you can download. Um, there's recipes for stuff, self assessments, all kinds of stuff. I was just looking for a bread recipe last night, and that came up. So they also have it's like a LDS preparedness thing,
Hmm.
and you can literally go and print off a book. Oh yeah, okay, it did come up. So it did come up. The link actually goes to seasoncitizenprepper.com, and there's all kinds of free books, PDF books there, that you can download for free on everything from water storage to self defense, security. And then if you do not want to take them to if you do not want to print them out at your house, you can take them to the Kinko's, or is that if those are still open, and have them print them out for you and bind them for you.
Staples. You can go to
Staple, yeah.
Staples.
Well, is Kinko's even a thing anymore? 'Cause
I
that's where I
don't
used
know. I
to.
haven't seen one lately.
Okay.
We go to Staples if we have to print something we can't print at home.
So, anyways, there's that for your information purposes. The I can give you this one too. The LDS preppers. I just brought this stuff up because I was just looking through. I was literally looking for a bread recipe. Because we redone our pantry, and I wanted to have uh, enough bulk materials in 5-gallon buckets in the house that I wouldn't have to keep going to the storage
Oh yeah,
thing.
those lids that you have on them was really ingenious. I've never seen those before ever.
Those are Gamma
And
Seal.
Gamma Seal.
Yeah, I'll get you a link. They sell them at Home Depot and Lowe's.
Okay.
So you can buy them from Uline.
I liked it.
Amazon has them. They're just great. Great for like you can use the bucket again and again. And the main reason I use them is because whenever I put stuff in Mylar, I want to like I'll use 1-gallon Mylar bags, and I will put them in there to protect them from rodents. Let's see where I don't know where the cheapest place would be, but how to use a Gamma Seal lid. Okay, US Plastics has them, so let's see if it'll open up to that. Anyways, use them for dog food, cat food, anything else. TSC carries them also. The price has gone through the roof lately. Yeah, I know they went from like $6 to 9 or 10. They're
Wow.
$8.90 right now. If you want the colored ones, of course you get a deal if you buy more. Um, at United States Plastic Corps, but here's the link to that. They
All
just
right.
make a bucket uh, more usable,
Yeah,
because
it's a lot easier than the lid.
yeah, and you don't have to have that stupid lid breaker to break the lids off every time you open it.
Mm-hmm.
Every single day, I'm spending at least some time counseling vets because of the traumas that the administration is inflicting. I can guarantee you that the vet suicide rate has dramatically increased recently.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, it's like what the fuck do we fight for?
20 years for nothing. Now they get stimmy checks and they're opening gun stores with all of your taxpayer money's weapons
Yeah,
of war that you're
yeah.
not allowed to have here,
My
but
actual
we'll give it
service,
to them.
my actual service rifle is probably over there that they gave it to them. Why couldn't they just give it to me?
Right? I trust you before I trust them.
Well, I mean, this is just the hypocrisy of the whole administration. Um, in my area, I have been buying food grade 40-gallon barrels. That's awesome.
Wow. For $25?
Yeah,
Nice.
I
Oh
may have to.
man. Where do you
I'm
live and how do I
in
get some?
in Michigan. I may have to come
Oh
up
man.
there.
I
Why
live
didn't
in
you
that
tell us
area.
this?
Yeah.
You should have told us this while you were here. We could have brought the truck up, and loaded up.
I only got one. I got the 50-gallon food grade pickle barrel that I used for a composter, but I mean, even that was like really hard to find. I had to find it on Craigslist, but it was a
Comes with the
cheap
metal
price.
band and lid. Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, there's that. I don't know if you've ever like. There's a lot of things that people haven't seen, and I take for granted because I've used them for so long that I do
Yeah.
not know. Um, but yeah, like maybe you're fancy and you want to do yellow. You want to use red lids for your hard red wheat. Whatever. They have them. They have them. There's a different one that I use. It's kind of a little cheaper. It's called a leak tight, and I think they only carry them at Lowe's, no, Home Depot. It's the same concept. Instead of having the cross in it, it has two. Um, Kinko's was named after the founder, Paul Orfalia's hair would be canceled as racist today. I met him 20 years ago. FedEx now, I think. Yeah, well, that's how long you can. Can you hear me? Or is my mic dead?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay.
I was talking with it muted on purpose.
Oh, okay. Your lips were moving, and I was like,
Yeah,
over
that's cool.
$100 off suppressor for properly licensed out of Kalamazoo, Michigan. Huh. Green Gamma Seal. That plate, the Uline plastic place or whatever, US Plastics. Uline also carries them, but they also have the bucket openers, like the metal bucket openers. They have 7-gallon buckets. Got everything. I do not get paid for that. So just to let you know, I don't make anything off that. Just telling you where the stuff is. Anyways, what else? What else? What else? What else? Best to find stuff around your local neighborhood. That's for sure.
Yeah, if you can.
I posted up the full list of weapons that they got yesterday. Um, Guns posted up another video
Yeah.
um,
Well, they're both like 1 minute long.
50
Very
minutes
short.
ago.
Is he doing those YouTube short things? I guess.
Oh, maybe I don't know. Maybe he's doing the TikTok.
Hmm.
North Shore Preparedness, a guy out of Canada that I follow, been following for many, many years. Says Pinball Preparedness got another strike on YouTube as the internet in jail for 2 weeks. He will be posting on his backup channel, Pinball Prepping, until. So North Shore Preparedness is like a farmer, homesteader kind of guy, but he lives kind of in the city, so he grows most of the stuff in raised beds. But yeah, it's true. Ignorance is bliss. Guns Coast to Coast 5 days ago. Uh, why you need night vision now for the Civil War? That was 9 months ago. They don't fly any hijacked passenger planes into skyscrapers during those decades. My brothers, it wasn't for nothing. Thank you for paying the required price. Ours IGY6.
Mm,
Where is Riddle Girl finding all these links?
I don't know. She's.
The whole thing is like, man, they sent us there. They sent us with the worst fucking equipment. The worst equipment. Like after I got out, after I got injured and got fucked up, they send they were sending my buddies in Humvees with fucking in our. I think this was. I'm pretty sure that it wasn't Afghanistan, but in Iraq to get shot up with Humvees with fucking spray painted fucking plywood doors because they didn't have equipment. Okay. So then we get into Afghanistan. Well, a lot of this shit started because of what happened in Yemen in 2000 ish. The CIA was all over there stirring the fucking hornet's nest. Um, they hit the USS Cole, okay, in 2099, 2000,
It was
while it was in
2000. It
port.
was shortly before September 11th.
So, and then they hit the fucking the towers. So we were already there. We were like, look. I can't tell you a whole lot, but I can go ahead and tell you that I know for a fact that we had already set up covert operation bases in these fucking countries, whether it be in Croatia, Yemen, and there's operatives going. They're moving everywhere around over there to start this fucking war through all these countries. And then when we get there, you're gonna give us still like we were fucking wearing jelly bean camis. The desert camos that look like they have the fucking brown jelly beans on them, and flak jackets that were fucking woodland camo.
In
Now
the desert.
move forward 15 years, 10, 15 years. During the entire conflict, they got MRAPs, they got Bearcats, they got all these fucking armored vehicles, and then they're just gonna leave them? They're just gonna fucking leave them. Whenever we couldn't get the shit when we needed it, and people are fucking dying left and right in fucking plywood doored, unarmored Humvees. But you're gonna leave this is what fucking angers the fuck out of me, and I can't. We need to change subject.
Okay.
I'm gonna start breaking shit. These cucks in the fucking in government. Oh. Whew. Anyways. Zen. El Cheapo Mil-Spec carbine buffering receiver. Boy, she's on fire. Where's she searching this stuff
I don't
at?
know. She's trying to spend money I ain't got.
Guns.deals.net. Oh. And I got lots of coffee.
I think guns.com, isn't that? Yeah, I think there's a
guns.com. Guns.deals or something.
No. There's a guns. Apparently, Johnny B did a video on it. There's a guns.com or whatever. They're requiring the sniffle shot of all employees. So there's like a cancel thing going on right now with them from our group because they're mandating the shot for their employees. So, I mean, I haven't learned much about it other than Johnny B's video. But I don't think it's gun.deals.com.
Yeah. Phoenix Ammo. Check out Phoenix Ammo. Hey, Riddle Girl, are you concerned for the stability of your employment? As I recall, you are in the healthcare. Are you considering Texas or Florida? Oh, that's a Riddle Girl question, not me.
Mm-hmm. She's going to town on the keyboard, so reply coming shortly.
Pecking away on those Cherry Max keys.
Yep.
And for those of you who don't know, Cherry Max keys are gaming keys. I learned this out when I was trying to build my Stream Deck.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't heard of that term before, but it's just considered a mechanical keyboard where I'm from.
Well, the keys, the actual keys, if you're a gamer, they're called Cherry MX. So people call them Cherry Max. And so they're the clickety keyboard keys, not the flat ones. Anyways, that's just neither here nor there. There's the link. That place is still up and running. I'm probably gonna get that link taken down. Are they going at it again? So you know the infamous dog walker guy, right? Like he gets his dogs out. Mm-hmm. That's probably what they're barking at, but the gate's still closed, so I don't care if his dogs get chewed up. I get tired of them coming up here. It's a pain in my ass. So there's the link to that. Phoenix Ammo is another good one. They ask if you voted for Biden or not.
Yeah, like
before they let you. But apparently Brownells has 1,000 rounds. What? Of 22 long rifle for $100. Does that sound right? That's wrong. So 10 cents per round. That still doesn't make any sense.
10 cents around ain't horrible.
It is for Primary Arms has a new 7.62 by 39 Z-Pap Zastava Z Polish assault pistol for sale, 1,091. Holy shit, for a fucking AK, 1,091. Lord have mercy.
No, just recently before the trip, actually, I'd found a Wasser 10. You know how Wasser 10s used to go for like
130 bucks. Yeah.
130. Yeah, you can't find one for under 800 right now.
Wow.
Well, yeah, at least the last time I looked, anyway.
My old job as a machinist, I remember making a shit ton of Humvee armor brackets and the armor itself. It took us 6 months to finish the government order. Oh yeah, well, up north is where they make, in Indiana is where they make the MRAPs and stuff. But they just left the shit. Like, what the fuck? What? Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and most people don't know. I don't know if you know, even being a machinist, you probably do. But the fact that you have to heat, like the heat, you take steel, and then you heat treat it to an actual temper that makes it the AR 500. So if you have a heat treat oven large enough, you can make a full 4x8 sheet of steel, AR 500, AR 600, whatever you want to make it. There's a company out of Ohio that builds the armored cars, and they also build the President's limo, which is top secret, but they do build it there. Yeah, the ammo for AK is down pretty good.
All right, yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Everybody needs some AK ammo.
Yeah, it's still not under $4 a box. If it's down to about $5 a box again, it'd be great.
I remember at 6 was when I was picking it up. A lot.
Yeah, 486, maybe 5, something.
Yep. Still, at the same time, even though it seems overpriced now, I'd still pick some up, and I pick up a little bit every week, just because, even though it might be overpriced now, it could be higher tomorrow.
Right.
I don't see it going back down.
Right. Yeah. Don't not pick up a couple boxes.
Yeah.
120 round case of Wolf 12 gauge double aught buck 9 pellets for $99 at gunbuyer.com.
That reminds me, I gotta get some buckshot.
Yeah, I was in GW1, same evil leadership then too. Some of those listened to today are Vietnam vets and are equally triggered by current ineptness and treason. My father, Korean War, and my great uncle, World War II, suffered similarly. Yeah, we need to get rid of the career politician. And I am under the I believe that if you're going to serve in that capacity, you need to serve in the military too. Now, I don't mean you have to be a lifetime military person, but like you should at least serve 2 to 4 years in the fucking military before you can tell me what to do.
Well, you know they do a cush job behind a desk.
Right, but you still have to go through and build the camaraderie, the leadership, the you still have to put in the work. Now, ideally, I prefer that they're all Marines because, you know, that's just me. You know, best of the best, but but yeah, no, like for real, like on the serious note, how can you send somebody to do something you can't do yourself? You pitiful, sorry sacks of shit that wear nothing but suits. And then, it's so frustrating. And yes, you're right. My grandfather talked about it. My uncles talk about it. Let's see. 3 of my uncles got Purple Heart. Well, 2 of them are Army dogs. One's a Marine. I believe all 3 got Purple Hearts, and one got my uncle that's a Marine got a Silver Star. Yeah, bad motherfuckers. And all from Vietnam. So, my grandfather was a frogman. Well, he was actually a machinist mate, and then they came and asked who knew how to swim during World War II. And so he got boosted into being a frogman.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because he knew how to swim. So yeah. Well, an hour. I appreciate everybody checking in. It is a Wednesday, so it's hump day. Hump day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hump day. Um, give everybody a few seconds here.
Mike. That's what day it is.
Yeah, tell them what day it is. Come on.
Hey. Yeah.
Got to finish cutting up some trees today, pull some logs out of the wood line, repair some fence because some trees fell on the chain link fence,
Really?
one of the perimeter fences. My neighbor got stuck yesterday in his tractor, so I don't know if he's going to need pulled out down in that wetlands. So we may have to do that today as a good Samaritan, even though. He was playing Tom McDonald yesterday.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. So of course I played my Burden, fuck Biden on repeat. I have it on repeat. Anyways, it's an hour, guys and gals. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate everybody checking us out. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, bitches, moans, complaints. Leave them in the comment section below. I'm Irish USMC Vet. That's Poison Stinger back in Arizona. And everybody have a great day. Simplify, Godspeed, and be productive. Read a book. Oh, real quick. If you want to learn baseline training, I don't need to, but I bought this and was taking some notes. I'm going to start trying to do a book.
Yeah.
A book and sharing it with you guys. This is actually cool. Joe is a guy on YouTube. I tried to get HDP to write a book, but Joe is he's a Marine, former CIA guy. So, anyways, check out Joe Dalio, baseline training, and his website is tacticalwisdom.com. And get his books if you want to learn a little bit about the insights of the military training, I guess. But anyways, read a book, get smart, get the brain food going, and carry on. We'll see you guys and gals tomorrow, God willing.